Guys, welcome back to the channel. Now, today we are going to dive into a gripping story that really highlights the serious consequences of criminal behavior, particularly for one Jamaican fugitive who thought he could escape justice. This incident serves as a reminder of the importance of accountability and the safety of our community. So guys, grab a seat, because this one you're going to hear how this man fool. The situation we're dealing with today revolves around one Jamaican man who was offered a chance at a new life in the United States. But the man chose to engage in violent criminal activity instead. U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement ICE has recently catch up with him again. Now, him living in Connecticut, somewhere in a New Haven, Connecticut, and of course, he was convicted of a serious terrorism threat in that state. The man in question, he was wanted in Jamaica for his involvement in a shooting incident, but found his way somehow to the United States, and it looked like him come through the border, thinking he could escape the long arm of the law. In April, somewhere in April, him got hit with a conviction for first-degree threatening, which carry a hazard, terrorize class, whatever that is, a Class D felony, at the State Superior Court in somewhere in Connecticut. This kind of behavior not just put him in trouble, but it also create fear within the community. Now, according to the director of ICE, he state that the man attempt to flee justice in Jamaica and take refuge in the United States, but him continue to break the law in the United States. This statement underscored the fact that he wasn't just running, he was actively endangering others. It no make no sense to migrate to a new place and carry the same destructive behaviors. It shows a complete lack of respect for the laws and standard of the society that he's in, no matter where, whether it's Jamaica or whether it's America. He was arrested by the U.S. Border Patrol on July 11, 2022, after illegally entering the U.S. near somewhere out in California. Them served him with a notice the next day to appear before the Department of Justice and Immigration judge, and them released him back into society. This opportunity was a second chance, but instead of using it wisely, him chose to ignore the law once again. It looked like he is more than a career criminal, because if him could I get a chance in America and him come America and do the same God Almighty thing, the immigration judge in Atlanta, Georgia ordered him for removal back to Jamaica in April 2023. But this wasn't the end of his troubles. December 26, 2023, the New Haven Police Department had to arrest him again for the threatening charges. Why would someone with his background still feel empowered to commit further acts of violence? It's truly baffling and speaks to a deeper issue in our society with some of we people, when personal responsibility and respect for others completely dissipate from them totally. The very next day, ICE placed an immigration detainer against him while he was at New Haven Correctional Center. Finally, he received a 5-year sentence, but Them suspend it after 1 year and place him on 3 years of probation. But here's the kicker. Because the ICE detainer, when his sentence was up, them decide to send him back to Jamaica. Now, ICE again arrest him in a custodial setting in Connecticut. This whole saga shows how crucial it is for individuals to understand that their actions have consequences not just for themselves but for the whole community. This man had multiple chances to change his path and respect the law of the country he chose to reside in. Instead, he perpetuated violence and chaos, putting innocent lives at risk. We must ask ourselves, what can we do as a community to prevent such situation? Education, awareness and support system play a vital role. But how do you educate somebody like this? How many chance him get right in the United States here? We need to foster an environment where people understand that violence and criminal activities are neither acceptable nor sustainable. So guys, you see, this time he probably won't be able to come back through the border, because to what go on there, then they're just going to let him in and him blow him chances time and time again. So there you have it. A stark reminder that criminal behavior does not pay, and how vital it is to uphold laws for the safety and well-being of our communities. Guys, if you found this analysis insightful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more in-depth discussions and updates. Drop your comments below and let us know your thoughts on how we can improve our little Jamaica together. One love, guys.